Hey y'all, we about to fire this up and we're gonna make Boudin.
What is this?
This is a Camp Chef 2-burner with two quite sizable cast iron Dutch ovens on it. We get some good use out of cast iron.
Yeah, we do.
Ryan's doing the process. He's gonna make about 20 pounds of Boudin.
I think it's gonna be more than that. We got 20 pounds of Boston butt going in here.
Yeah. And then we're gonna stuff it and probably try some later.
Good possibility.
Yeah. He's going off a couple recipes that he's seen. I think you're probably gonna put your own little twist on it too.
We're gonna do a twist at the end because we made a brisket yesterday. We're gonna try and incorporate a brisket, some jalapenos and all that.
Which was really damn good yesterday.
Yeah, y'all watch them shorts.
I'm not proud to say it, but I watched many hours of Boudin videos to find what I thought would work best. So what I do is I base mine off Cajun Craven, I think is his name. He did 2 Boudin videos and I liked how he did it. Instead of cooking your meat quick, running it through a blender, he stewed it down for 5 hours, and I like that method the most. The meat shreds itself, you don't need a blender. So I think it's more authentic.
Cool.
But at the end, we'll put our own spin on it and put some brisket and some jalapenos and green onion and whatever else we come up with.
What did you just give me that's lighting my tongue on fire right now?
The Cajun 2-step
Good
fire.
Lord.
Shout out to Mr. Steel
It's
Cracker.
just getting hotter as I was sitting here. So.
That's got it. That's
All
why
right,
they call
that's
it.
getting hot. You want to show them what we
That's why
got?
they call it fire.
Yeah, we'll come over here. Okay. Let me turn the light on so we can.
Nice butt, sir.
So those have been marinating overnight. Marinated with nothing special, just what I had left over. Some sweet, some Uncle Larry's brown sugar dry rub, and then some Happy Ending seasoning with benefits.
I like that one, believe it or not. I like that. So we got that going on, and there's all the veggies going on over here, y'all.
Yeah, we got onions in these. I'm doing 2 pots. I'm doing a butt in each one. So each one will get a bag of onions, then a bag of celery, bell pepper, parsley. And then after those sweat down, we'll put the green onions in. And
cool.
Then we'll go from there. So
what's that?
Chicken liver.
Chicken liver, water.
So we're gonna go ahead and put these in now. Bert, I don't know, you wanna just grab these and put the fat side down.
Fat side down.
Put the fat side down and let it start making its own grease.
Wow. I like big butts.
So yeah, we're gonna brown them on all sides, get some good color, pull it out. Then we'll put our veggies in and scrape all the seasoning off the bottom. So this will take a little while. So we'll get this done and then come back.
Yeah, we'll see y'all in a few.
They're gonna be good.
Yeah, see you.
All right, y'all, we're basically turning these butts every which way to try to get a sear on all sides.
I got one that looks right over here.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
His is doing better. My butt's bigger than yours.
So what you're saying is you got too much butt to handle?
Exactly.
You struggling with it?
We don't really have the right utensils for what we're doing here.
No. Need some little pointy forks.
This is a 70-pound butt. At least 65 pounds.
No, it's not.
Come on, man. Don't kill my hopes and dreams.
Well, I was just telling him, I want to thank my local grocery store. I won't even name the name because I'm going to talk bad about them. But in these trying times,
yes,
with meat prices through the roof, they were very nice over Memorial Day to drop the prices on Boston butts back down where they belong. But they also did us a favor and made it where you can only buy 2. So it's still the same price. You're just getting more meat.
I'm just getting more meat.
I wanted 1 butt to make some Boudin.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at.
Instead, you got a butt and a butt.
Come along.
You're getting a good sear on yours. This one's not searing so good.
No.
Trying to heat it just a little bit.
And we got Brother Nick's in the background.
Cheers section.
He'll be here all day.
He'll be here all day. Yeah. We'll see y'all in a few. We're back, y'all. We just took that one out. It is ready to rest for a little while. It's got good color to it. So now we're gonna let this one go a little bit, and then
Try to flip this.
We're gonna wait for this one to come out before we do the veggies and everything. Or are you gonna start them on this one? Or do you want to do them all at one time?
I can go ahead and start on this one.
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start.
And Bert's still struggling with this one over here, y'all. This is just fun to watch.
So yeah, the next step is to put your onions in there and let them start sweating down. So that's a 10-pound butt that was in, they were a little bit off, but it's supposed to be a 10-pound butt, 4 to 5 onions.
Damn.
And then I basically chopped up a whole bag of celery, 1 bell pepper, 1 bunch of parsley. That'll be the next thing that goes in. And then after I add that, it'll be 3 bunches of green onions, like 3 times. So that's the recipe for a 10-pound butt. And if we would have a jambalaya pot, we could have done all this together. But we don't.
So anybody that has a jambalaya pot, hit us up on our email or DM us or whatever, and we'll talk. All right, you still fighting with this one? I see you bent the tongs.
I've ruined them tongs.
Onions is the best pot cleaner there is.
All I know is you marinated them onions with what, Bert?
More onions.
Yeah. Look at that, y'all.
That just
That
Lord.
pot is clean.
I don't want to put some eggs in it and some sausage.
Can we take a moment to appreciate my dicing skills?
I know,
That's,
right? That's what I was
Quite
thinking.
nice, Chef.
It was actually one of those little dicers that you push it through.
Man, oh, come on. I was almost believing you.
I just can do a lot of things, but lie's not one.
You had me convinced.
I'm a terrible liar.
I was going right along with the story, man.
I was going to get him to chop all my stuff.
That's
from
what
now
I
on.
was just thinking. I'm like, hell, I'm going to bring it over here from now on.
And that's why you always tell the truth.
So you don't get stuck doing something you don't want to do.
And that's why when we made jambalaya, I bought frozen pre-chopped Trinity.
Oh, come on now.
It was still good though.
Yeah.
That's what you do at a racetrack, not at home.
Well, I did that at the Holly Forest thing.
So tell us what's next, Bert.
We were tailgating. What's next? I don't know what's next. Ryan's in the lead on this one. He's the man with a plan for making Boudin.
I'm gonna let these sweat for, I don't know.
Like that?
I like that.
I'm gonna let these get just a little bit translucent, not cooked all the way, because I'm gonna add the rest of the stuff and let it cook at its own pace.
Okay. We'll see y'all on the next step.
Yep. Celery and parsley.
And bell
in the
pepper.
pot. And bell pepper.
So his had a little bit more grease in it than mine. Mine's, you can see mine's starting to dry out. We're gonna add water in when we put the meat back in anyway, so I'm gonna give it a little splash just to,
Bring some of that goodie off the bottom.
the goody's already off, just to, so that we'll cover this up and let it sweat down, and that way it'll have a little something in there to steam with.
Cool.
Smells great.
We've now covered, we're gonna let that go for about 5-10 minutes. We'll check on it. We just want it to sweat down, but we don't want to lose a bunch of moisture. And then we will add, the next step, we will add the chicken liver, because Boudin is not Boudin without the liver. It's traditionally pork liver, but that's a little too bold for my taste buds. So,
Too yucky?
yeah,
I don't do liver,
You
but
can-
I do chicken liver.
you can taste the pork liver at the end of me. With chicken liver, you can't. It's just there to say it's authentic Boudin.
Chicken liver's more mild.
You can for sure skip the step of liver. What are you laughing at? Did I miss something?
Potted bean in it.
Nothing. We'll see y'all in a minute. We're doing the next step, y'all. What you add next?
3 bunches of green onions. That's the whole pack. Times 3. These don't take long. Here you go.
See that pouring technique?
Here you go.
Where'd you learn that at, man? You go to class for that?
Self-taught.
So I'm not going to spend much time on this green onion step. Mine's already wilted down. It's disappeared. I can't see the green onion. I mean, I see it, but it's blended now. Bert's is close. So we'll go ahead and skip to the next step.
What's the next step?
Chicken liver.
Chicken liver. Ryan is going to get the chicken liver, which is on the table. This just grosses me out.
In the food processor, so when it cooks, it'll be these tiny little BBs. I mean,
You won't even know it's there. Just a little bit of flavor enhancementization.
Yeah, that just looks horrible.
So this
It's gonna
will
taste a lot gooder than it looks.
It don't look worth.
So I'm putting a pound of chicken liver in each one.
Looks like baby food.
It does look like baby food.
It looks really bad, but it disappears quick once it gets the heat.
It's all about flavor, y'all.
Next, you want a little sip?
Don't do it, buddy. Don't do it.
It's a trick. Don't fall for it.
So look, as soon as I'm turning it in there, it's like it's already starting to disappear in those tiny little BBs. So yeah, I mean that's already, I mean it's little, very, very fine chicken liver. And then as that stews, that's gonna dissolve to nothing. So
Yeah, I see him now. Yeah, I see what you're talking about in there now.
It's no gooder now.
The GoPro won't zoom in on the little BBs, but they're in there.
So we'll let that go for just a second, and then we'll put our meat back in, start adding water, and start tasting it, adding a bunch of seasoning till we get. And I will say this about the seasoning: this is the 4th time I've made it. Each time I make it, I get a little bit smarter. Go easy on the salt, because as it stews, that water incorporates in that meat when it shreds, and it might taste, if it tastes salty, you went too far. I like to get mine to where it just starts getting a little bit of salt to it and heat, and then let it be, because when you come back and mix it at the end, you can always add fresh to it then. So
Yeah, you can add salt. You can't take salt away.
I'm gonna go wash this out.
All right, we will see y'all at the next step. So we're back to the next step, y'all. He's made a little indention to set the meat down in. So
Here.
Tough about it.
I'm going fat cap down, because as you cook it, this is a 5 to 6 hour stew, and as you're cooking it, if you don't come and check it every now and then, it will start burning and sticking. I'd rather the fat cap stick.
Yeah.
did the same thing over here. Made like a little nest for it to sit in.
Yep. All right.
Y'all, the aroma, the smell.
Yeah.
All right.
H2O.
So this is basically 2 quarts a gallon, right? It's a gallon.
4 quarts is a gallon.
All right. Well, it's half gallon.
2 quarts is a half gallon. Quarts is better than pints, though.
No, pint's pretty good.
Quarts are bigger.
Yeah, but a pint's really,
So
really
Bert,
nice.
you want to go ahead and increase that heat. We're going to try and get this on a boil. Well, so look here, 2 quarts basically covers it. Doesn't quite cover it.
Smells great though. Smells really good. Look at that.
So I'm gonna go get a little bit more so we can, I want them to,
Be submerged.
that'll probably be about right. I can add to it later in the cook if I need.
Yeah, because it's gonna, evaporate out some. So.
Y'all notice we like these Camp Chef double burners.
Oh yeah, eat the heck out of them. I like my little flat top.
Hold up. Come out here shouting over.
You're good at that.
When I'm sitting in that chair right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir, Mr. Pumphrey.
Can't go much higher than that.
Not that one.
About even. So if we had a jambalaya pot, it'd be better. All right, you got them both turned up?
Yep, got them both turned up. We'll bring them up to boil. Ball. We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back after this gets going for a while, y'all. So we'll see you in a few.
Now come time to put the flavor in now.
All right, I'm gonna start with a little cayenne because some of this other season I have has some in it, and I'm just gonna give it a little dash of that to start off with. All right, cayenne. I'm gonna use some of the Cajun Ninjas.
Hey,
Hiya!
what is that?
Cajun Ninja Hiya, but it's pretty salty.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go. Probably should have pulled the butts back out of here to stir all this up. I'm gonna do a little bit of Tony's. All right, now I'm going with a little bit of the Cajun two-step, the original.
I heard about somebody putting some of that on a cracker.
We won't go there.
You know, I've never seen any of that.
Got some good recipes. Got a good seasoning too.
All right, now I'm doing some of the Cajun two-step fire. Fire! Fire!
Yonder.
If you want to give this a little stir, I'll go get us a taster spoon.
Alrighty.
Just kind of incorporate that down in them. Just give it a taste. Now remember,
Try this one.
you don't want it too salty. Gotta have more.
Yeah, a little bit bland.
Yeah.
So
Need a little bit more salt.
it's got some heat to it already.
Yeah.
So let me try this and see which one I want to go with.
How about just plain salt? Get a salt grinder.
So this one doesn't have a whole lot of spice to it. I'm gonna hit it with this and Tony's. Better yet. I think we should let that roll there.
For a little while. Yeah.
I think we'll let that roll. That'll put a good seasoning on the meat as it shreds, and then at the end.
that pork and that chicken liver in there too.
About the same as that.
I like it.
All right. So it's still, what I like about this, it's got some heat to it, but it's not over salty.
That one's a little bit, this one's got a little bit more than that one though.
That's fine. They're all going to mix together.
It's
Yeah.
got flavor.
So I'd say it's got the flavor and it's not over salt, and that's what we're looking
Yeah, that's
for.
what we're
Not
looking
over
for.
salty.
As this
And it's
cooks down,
gonna increase in flavor as
it
it
cooks down and this shreds and it absorbs up all the goodness in there, it'll take on a new flavor. And when we get it mixed in the big mixing thing, we'll taste it at that point and decide, do we want to kick it up with more heat, do we want to put more salt, whatever.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we will come back in about 3 to 5 hours.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna cover this up and turn it on low and let it do its thing.
Yep. I was taking a sip of my beverage. You gotta wait a minute. You see a brother turning his can up, just wait a minute.
So what step are we on now, y'all?
Step 75.
Gonna pull the bone out. This one's ready. We already pre-checked it. This one's ready. That one's not.
We're doing some bone pulling. Look at our.
And I'm gonna take this and see if I can't.
You need a little bit more than these.
That one of them just went out, y'all.
I'm just breaking it up in smaller pieces where it can all get down there in the water.
That one's it.
Yeah. Good stuff. Time to replace that thing, dude.
So that one's ready to go for 2 hours. This one is the bigger butt of the two. And this gonna need a little bit longer.
Yeah. The fire's out on that one, so we'll have to light her up here in a few minutes.
It's getting there. It's just not quite ready. So we'll let this one.
79-pound butt.
This one doesn't even hardly have a simmer. So we're gonna turn the heat up on this and get it ready to go, and we'll be back in 2 hours. I'd say.
See y'all in 2 hours.
Couple beers, piece of sausage. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. We'll be back.
Oh yeah, we filming.
Lost the cameraman.
Yeah, cameraman had to go do something. The pork has shredded itself. Right?
Yep. Yep. So now what you want to do is drain as much of that juice off as you can. We'll reserve some of that juice so when we mix it with the rice, if we need to make it a little bit
More moist?
yes, we'll have it. But you want to get as much of that as you can out. So this will take a minute. We just want to show that you need to strain it. And that's what you're looking for at the end. You want it to shred itself.
Y'all, we tried that just like it is right now. Oh my goodness. Just wow. Just wow.
This will take a little while, so we'll be back whenever we start mixing some rice.
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right, y'all, we've been straining this. I might have caught some of it in my video, I might not.
I don't know, I gotta go back and
I
look
don't
at
know.
They've already strained the other one?
Yes.
So this is all of it strained, y'all.
That's all up, and we're gonna like really, really super strain it now.
Yeah, here's Ryan getting the rest of it. So they strained it, we're gonna finish straining that, and then this we're gonna take and let it cool off, right?
We're gonna chill this in the fridge. Now, James, just
Give me a piece.
grab you a piece of that.
Woo.
I'm gonna say that's a total success.
Oops, get it filled back in there.
It's okay.
You could just get you a plate full of that, man.
I want a sandwich made out of that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
With the juice and everything, just make all that bread soggy.
Yeah, look at that.
Slop it up.
Yeah, you can just make you a plate. Just make a plate out of that shit.
Yeah, a little rice.
You would need that just over bread. Or some like old bunny bread that'll stick to your teeth.
Oh yes, just a piece of slightly toasted bunny bread.
That's just
Kind of
so
like
good.
Cajun SOS.
Yeah,
Y'all know what that means, right?
yeah.
Shit on the shingle.
So anyway, y'all, we strained it. We'll let it chill, and then the next step will be cooking the rice. I doubt we film any of the cooking the rice. We might, but
we're gonna film putting the boudin together.
putting it together, and then go from there. We might do some of the rice because we got to cook. How many cups of rice?
73.
Yeah. So about 20 cups of rice.
Cooked rice.
Of cooked rice.
20
so
cups of cooked rice, which is
seven.
We might not use it all. We're going to look at it because, you know, when you got something that good that you made, you don't want it too ricey. You want to enjoy some goodness. So,
well, if we have more juice than we need, we'll cook some extra rice and pour that juice in it and have boudin juice rice.
Yeah.
We might have invented something.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all, we'll be back in just a few. We'll see y'all in the next episode of
Somewhat Mediocre Cooks.